What's up? Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get some music going. Oh. Oh, wow. YouTube already. I literally was about to unpause it. I guess it did it automatically. Thank God that at least the sound. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. Let me make sure. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so for the playlist, let me put a link to it. So this is the link to the playlist. Let me get this also on the YouTube side just in case. Right here. Man, this is the playlist I'm listening to. It's like a summer mix thing. Okay, real quick, let me do a sound check. But hello. I hope everyone is having a good one. Hello. What's up, everybody? Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. You might have heard something, but you got the new Fire Dog. Yeah. So basically, okay. So this week is gonna be one week of stream. Well, not an entire week, but like it's way more than I expected to. But the thing is, because originally I was going to not stream until Thursday and then just do Thursday and Friday because Splatoon Raiders comes out. But the thing is, I as you could tell from the title of the stream, I need to lock the F in because this is actually part of a project that's about to come up where I need to get this done as soon as I can. And I realized that the easiest way I can do this is to basically have like I realized that it's easier for me to do a stream while doing this, because by doing a stream while working on this, it basically forces me to focus on this without any interruptions. Like instead of like getting distracted by other stuff, like actually doing art streams like this is actually super helpful for me because it helps me with basically yeah, like no, it helps me, like it prevents distractions, and on top of that it allows me to get stuff done. So that's why I was like, you know what, let me do for today and tomorrow like an art stream. As you can see, if you've been here for a while ago, I've done something like this where I was working on a project and we have like these we had like things for the water starters, and now we have the fire starters, and I already went ahead and sketched these. And I have like, I know this looks a little bit weird, like the heads of the fire starter, but basically I am using these as a reference. I actually made these myself. Like these were from something I made a long time ago, and now I'm gonna reuse them again for a special thing I'm gonna be doing. But before that, let us okay. Okay. So I gotta make a couple of layers. Just to kind of get the flow. And I'm gonna duplicate it again. But yeah, basically this stream, the best way I tell people is like, also let me move my model. What I tell people is like, if you have like a project you got to work on, like you got something you need to work on, feel free to use this stream as maybe like a motivation, or just like, cause it's gonna be chill. I might not do a lot of talking, I'll admit, which I know some people like, some people don't, but it's mainly because I want to focus on getting this done. But think of it also as like, hey, like I gotta work on some other stuff. Or if you just want to draw, or maybe you want to, you're doing like, I don't know, maybe you're crafting, maybe building a Lego set, or maybe you're just relaxing to a game and you just want like some noise in the background, like feel free, you know, like this is definitely more of a laid back stream. So one of the benefits of like someone doing an art stream as opposed to just like gaming is like sometimes it's nice to just have like, you know, a stream where you can just kind of like relax and work on stuff. So yeah, so that's kind of what this stream is gonna be. But the hope is that if everything goes well for today and tomorrow, then basically I can reward myself with Splatoon Raiders, which comes out on Thursday. Now, in my schedule, I put a thing on it where it's like, oh, if it does come, because here's the thing. I ordered, okay, I'm gonna just start working on this and I guess I'll tell my story. I ordered Splatoon Raiders off of Amazon because Amazon had a sale. And basically the sale made it where it's like, if you get it, what was it again? It's like, if you get it, no, wait, hold on. What was this doing? Basically the sale was like, if you get it for like if you get it through Amazon, you got $10 off. Yeah, that's what it was. Through Amazon, you get it for $10 off. So instead of paying like 60, I only had to pay 50, which I thought was a good deal. So the only thing is, like, I just hope that like there's no delays on the day that it's released. Because otherwise there's a chance I'm gonna have to, you know what, I'll just, oops, I gotta be careful. Okay. I think because I'm running a few things, it's a little slow. Okay. What was it that I used again? It was... I'm trying to remember how I did this again. No, not that. I don't think it was the chalk one. No, it was... Was it this one? The colored pencil? No. Sorry, I'm like doing a test of this and it's one of those things where, like, as much as I would not want it to happen, like, I think it's, you know, it's one of those things where I'm hoping that it does come in. But if it doesn't come in on Thursday, then we might just have to switch to a different game. Oh, I think it was this one, the design pen. Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I had to find like what the item was. I was like, what was the item again? Okay. It was the design pen. Okay, so I want to make this big so we can get the nice textures. I felt it was appropriate to put this summer theme because also I'm thinking like, oh my god. I was thinking of like Super Mario Sunshine, like the quintessential game about summer when you think about it. Like that game is like, if I had to describe like summer as a video game, I would choose that one. Then again, not everybody gets the experience of like getting profiles when you go on vacation and they gotta clean up some bullshit mess. It's like, bruh. That game is crazy, but I love that game. That game is so goofy. But that game, I'm not gonna lie, that game frustrated me. That game was one of those games that like, it's one of those games that like low-key frustrated me. So it's like, I don't know if I can play that game without like getting angry. Let me check something. Hold up. So I'm like doing something with the ink. I think it's because of the texture. You know what? Okay, I won't mess with it too much. Okay, yeah, that should work. Okay, sorry, I was just double checking. It says Mario because sleeves rolls out. It's summer for sure, for real. Oh my god, Peach was so cute though. She had like her outfit. She had like her summer. She had her hair tied up. She had like this like sleeveless dress. She had her like she had like this nice little summer parasol. Like girly was here for a vacation. Like yo. There's like a comic someone made. It's like an old comic, but it's funny. There was a comic somebody made where Luigi was like kind of sad and annoyed that like that like it's like he got back from like it's like it like takes place after like Luigi's Mansion, where he comes back and he's annoyed that after all the shit Luigi had to go through in Luigi's Mansion, his brother doesn't bother to like invite him to like a nice vacation. So Luigi's like, all right, let me just try to relax, let me watch some TV. And he just sees Mario having to like getting arrested like on the news by the fucking Piantas. Like, we've identified the freaking criminal. There he is. And it's just like Mario like, no, you got the wrong guy. And Peach and like Toadstool being like, no, Mario, like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, these Piantas are so crazy. Sorry, I needed a drink. Also, if I recall, I think in Odyssey, he has like a swimsuit outfit. And I know because that's the one that like, dude is just shirtless. Like, and he has actual nipples, which I'm like, what? Nintendo allowed that? Nintendo allowed that? It's like, yo, Nintendo, you wild for that. It's like, you can give Mario nipples? I thought he wasn't allowed. I thought Mario wasn't allowed to even know what sex was. Wait, actually. Okay, I know why I'm talking about Mario. Okay, this song is so chill. Wait, what song is this from? Oh, this is actually from Tomodachi Life? Like, living the dream. Yeah. Apparently it's like you listen to this when you're on when you go to Australia. It's like, what? I did not know that. Oh shit. Okay, this one I gotta put a little bit more detail. Shit, I'll do this for now. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's a guy. I'm sure Peach has just a smooth plastic like Barbie. Oh my gosh. I love, though, I will say Peach is one of those characters that like, I'm so annoyed that Nintendo hasn't tried to make like a dress up doll. No, like seriously, I'm surprised, especially with the two movies, that they didn't decide to like just make, I know there is like there is kind of a doll. It's like, what's the brand name? I think it's like Lika-chan or something. But like, I'm really shocked that Nintendo hasn't tried to make like an actual like full on like Barbie doll or Monster High doll like kind of thing with Peach and the princess. It's like, yo, Nintendo, do you have any idea how many people would fucking pay for like do you have any idea? Like, I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm one of those people, by the way. I'm not even like trying to make a joke about it. Like, could you imagine like Princess Peach, like you dress her up, her hair is all loose, like she has like one or two different outfits, like damn, like Like, I would get that. Okay, let me... Alright. This is like a remix of like... What is it? The first area you go to? I forgot the name of it, but it's like... It's the first area where like you meet Petey Piranha. Oh my god, that sounds like something you want, bro. When I said doll, I meant a Barbie doll. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want what you were thinking. Okay, let me get the teeth. But no, seriously, I kind of wish Nintendo could do something like that, like a Monster High style or like a Barbie doll style, like dress up doll of Peach. Cause like I would buy that. Maybe Daisy? Damn, you're not even hiding it. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, boy got the big ol' eye. Okay. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna duplicate this, put this over here. Okay. Let's try something else. I think I'm gonna just do it a little differently. Okay, I have an idea. But we're gonna do something. Free transformation. Yeah, this week technically is one of those weeks where like I'm just trying to get like stuff done. Hopefully the stuff, okay, so basically I will say this, hopefully I should be able to get everything that I need to get done before the end of this month. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, because but yeah, like once it, but yeah, like it's just like there's just things that I'm like I'll say this weekend some good stuff did happen to me, so I'm very happy for it, that I was like waiting on. There was some stuff I was waiting on. My friend used to contemplate whether it could bite into an apple because he only has 4 teeth. Oh yeah, because of his bottom teeth. Oh yeah, like how they showed in the anime. He got the little chompers. I'm sure he could probably bite into it. He got the little chompers. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Or rather... Oops. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, so already Charmander is done. Okay. All right, so next one shouldn't be too hard because it is one of my favorites. And this little guy got an easy design, honestly. So the next one is Cyndaquil. And like I said, Cyndaquil should not be too difficult. Because he has a very basic color scheme. For this one, I'm not incorporating like his back flames. Because I want these to be like super simple for a reason. So like, but he also has that design that it's because it's simple that like, he's very like, he's very easily distinctable. Thank God that Clip Studio has like that automatic circle thing. That's like so helpful. Oh, you know what? Let me rotate this. Oops, no. Okay, I'll do this. Okay, thankfully this is an easy fix. Okay, there we go. All right. And then very easy. All I gotta do is, oh, hold on. All I gotta do is, I don't know how any of that shiz works. It's a trick. It's a thing they put in like the recent update for Clip Studio. Really helps with the shapes. I should probably utilize it more for some of my stuff, but like sometimes I forget that I have it and then I realize, oh wait, I can make a perfect circle. No, cancel. There we go. It's the boy. Okay, let me... Also, just so you know, because I do want to focus on this is actually like a stream where it's going to be like a very big focus. I'm probably going to try to stream for like at least like 2 hours. I know the last time I did this, I only streamed for like an hour and a half. But this time I actually do want to go for like the 2 hours. Oops. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for this stream. So yeah, I'll be here for a while. Oh, baby boy. Actually, let me try something. Let me take a look. I'll take a look at a few things. Okay, I don't have to worry about that too much then. Okay. Okay, let me save. It's very important to save. You don't want to lose this stuff. Even though I don't usually have a lot of crash outs with my program, I'm very lucky, but you never know. Also, I hope you guys have a drink, especially because it is summertime. Shit gets hot, so please, 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 please stay hydrated. Actually, I'll be honest, I'm kind of grateful for my day job because that job actually has made me like I drink a lot of water. Like there's water things all over, like water coolers in my job, so like I take advantage of that. But I do have, like, in my house, my mom and dad do buy bottled water, and we use a lot of it. So I feel like compared to my younger self, I actually drink way more water now, which is a good thing. Okay, let me do this. But yeah, water is good for you, so especially in the hot summer. So just like make sure you stay hydrated, everyone. Dehydration is no joke. Listen to her on this. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, in all seriousness, please take care of yourselves. It does get, when it's summer and it gets excruciatingly hot, like dehydration and heat stroke are not a joke. So please, please, like, I don't want to sound like your mom, but I really do mean it when I say, like, actually drink water. Like, actually, or at least have, like, a drink. Like, not an alcoholic drink, obviously, but, like, yeah, water is definitely good for you. I actually, in my desk, because my parents do buy, I got a water cooler in my house. Ooh, that's so good. My parents buy, like, the packets of, like, it's like the Polar Springs water bottle. And I like to bring, like, at least 4 or 5 of them in my room. So by my desk, I have them. Also because I do have to take medication in the morning. So, like, I need to have the water there. So it's not just because I'm thirsty, but also because, like, it's also for my medication. But I will say, I think, like, you know, there are people that, like, will have... Oh, no, I don't like that. Sorry, the circle is weird. There are people that, like, they'll have, like, energy drinks or, like, Monster cans in their room, and it's like I always feel a little consciousness about the messiness of, like, my thing. But then I think about the fact that it's like, okay, like, at least I don't have, like, Monster energy drink. Like, not to shit on people that like that stuff, but it's like at least I don't, like, you know, I don't do that. I don't do that just because it's like, ugh. She knows I wish she didn't have fur sometimes. Well, the thing is, my fur works a little differently because as a deer, we do shed fur a lot. And especially during the summertime. Oh no, that looks bad. Sorry, the shape of it, I was like, ugh. Okay, perfect. This I like. In the summertime, we have way less fur than in the wintertime. It's usually the wintertime that my fur is, like, at its, like, more thickest. But in the summertime, it's much less. It's like, it's hard to tell, but it's not as intense as it is in the winter. The only thing is sometimes I do have to like do some trimming and like a little bit of some little shaving, but it's one of those things that surprisingly, like, maybe I've grown so used to it that it's not as like, it's like, I used to think that having it, I think the first time I turned, well, technically back when I was still like when I was still like the tiny mascot, it did feel weird at first, but I was very surprised at how quickly I got used to it. Like, I wasn't expecting myself to get so used to it, but yeah, no, I did. And she has a zipper. It comes off. Oh, you think I'm like, what, you think I'm like Sandy Cheeks, where it's like, oh my god, there's like an episode where she like unzips her thing and it's dead ass like, oh my god, it's actually kind of like weird, but it's an episode of SpongeBob where she unzips her, like, she like has a zipper for her fur and she's just like straight up naked. It's like, girl, holy shit. The deerscaping, oh my gosh. It's like, yo, where's my freaking where's my subscription? Where's my sponsorship? I wonder if that manscaping thing actually does work. I heard it's like, even though it is called Manscaped, apparently it's also like if you're a girl, you could also use it. So I'm like I wonder how well that works. Like, technically, like, even though it's called Manscaped, it's like, oh no, you could also use it as a woman, and it's like, interesting. Oh my god, this is from Wind Waker. I need to play Wind Waker. Like, it's on the Nintendo Switch thing and everything, like the GameCube thing. I could play it. But I already got a lot of games I'm about to play. It's crazy! I told Deuce you were a precardioid, you wish for a bigger body, and that's why you, for a bigger booty, and that's why you got turned into a deer. I mean, hey, I got exactly what I wanted. See, I wanted this to happen sooner. It's just that the curse prevented me. And now that that's been broken, it's like, well, I got what I wanted. All right. Okay, perfect. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can make this. Nope. Let me see if I can make it just a little bit bigger. And then make the backs bigger. Oh no, wait. Actually, I gotta keep it a little bit small. Maybe I'll make it wider. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Parents gotta do that. It was too scary. I gotta keep her on the straight and narrow path. What, you think she's gonna like want to get like plastic surgery or something like that? Just keep her away from MTV and then you'll be fine. Keep her away from TikTok and you'll be fine. No, that's fine. That works. She is your biggest fan. You are her influence. I think you should tell her that I'm a grown-ass woman. And that she should not... She gotta wait until she's older to do that kind of stuff. I can't be responsible for your kid. Okay. Oh yeah, I was talking about how there's so many games coming out and I still got a lot of games to go through. This is definitely next month. Damn, so next month there's also oh, you know what I gotta look up? Well, I'll look it up. You know what? I'll keep a tab of it for later. There's I played this game before, Fields of Mystria, and it's actually coming out, if I recall, on like I think the beginning of August. And I definitely want to play it because I played an early beta version of it, but I wanted to wait until the game was fully released. Whoops. I wanted to wait until the game was like fully released to actually like try it out. Just because like I didn't want to rely, like I might just do a reset of that because I'm like, you know what, since I haven't played it like since the early beta, I'm like, I'd rather just wait for it for the full game to come out, like the 1.0 release. So now that it's finally coming out, it's like finally I can play like the full authentic 1.0 like Fields of Mystria, and it's actually a really good looking game. Like I love the art style. It definitely feels you could tell it's inspirations, but it also feels like unique. Like it doesn't just feel like a copy of like Harvest Moon or a copy of Stardew Valley. Like it doesn't feel like an imitation. It actually feels like a unique thing. Like it takes its inspirations, but it knows how to do its own thing, and that's something I like about it. August and September are huge months. No, I'm not. You're right. Like, that's not even a joke. There are so many games coming out. I was joking the other day about how, like, everyone is scared of November because that's when GTA 6 comes out. Like, ain't no company wants to touch November because of GTA 6. It's like, yo, that's wildin'. But I also get it. That's an anticipated. Like, that game is mad anticipated. Like that game is like everybody and their fucking grandmas has been waiting for that game. Like that game, the amount of time it took for that game to come out, people went from kindergarten to like fucking to graduating college, or like from kindergarten to graduating high school. So yeah, like that game is gonna be like the ill behemoth. And I'm still banking on like Nintendo. I'm still banking that Nintendo is gonna have something for like September, because I think about how like when the first Mario movie was released, like we didn't get any big Mario news until like the September of that year, like the same year that the first Mario movie got released. And that's when they announced like Wonder and the Galaxy, no, not the Galaxy games, but they announced something else, I forgot, but it was like a big deal. So like I feel like they kind of are holding it off, but I feel like we are gonna get something. But yeah, so much money. Wait, what? No, yeah, but like I'm very I do think they're gonna do something. I think it's just like they're waiting until it's closer to the fall time. They do this a lot. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Keep aspect ratio. There we go. But I will say there's a few games coming out on Switch too that I'm just like, well, once I get these games, I don't really need to get a PS4 anymore, which is wild, but maybe it's for the better after, you know, what happened in recent times. Oh. Oh, you know what I think I need to do? And I want to do it with just these. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's wild. You actually, honestly, but here's the thing too. I've been seeing people like since the announcement, there's been people that have just been like doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Like apparently they figured out ways to get like even games that supposedly like you can't like burn it. Like they've been able to find ways. So like, so I'm sure there's gonna be people that will make like physical versions of GTA 6, so it wouldn't surprise me if like even if it's digital now, like there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, poor chick. Okay, let me save. I'm not sure if I will get it. It depends, because there's a couple of things. It's gonna depend on a lot of factors. One thing I seriously do want to get this year is I actually want to get a brand new computer. Like mine works perfectly well. Mine is great. But the thing with my computer was I got it more or less as a gift from a friend who used to work in like a computer company. And part of their job in the company was to go to like office buildings, and basically part of their job was to replace the old computers with brand new ones. So like the computer I have is technically like kind of a used one, but it's one of those where it's designed for office work and it works well for what I've been doing. But obviously it's not a gaming PC. It's not made with like the latest tech. I think this computer, if I recall, was made in like I want to say like maybe 2019 or 2020. So it's not like old, but again, it was originally made for like Office. Like it wasn't made to be like a computer, like where it might, if you want to play a video game, you know, like you could do it. Like it plays some games, but it doesn't play anything as big as like I'm gonna be real with y'all. I tried to play Power World once and like I literally could not get the game to run, and it turns out that I don't have the right graphics card for it, so it's like I dead ass can't play it. We still need a Zelda Direct before the holiday season. I mean, Ocarina of Time comes out this year, remember? Oh yeah, they did say 2026. Yeah, they'll probably do something like that. They're probably gonna do like a Direct for that. Like I said, I could see them doing it maybe in like, I think they're gonna probably, if I have to be honest, I think they might wait till the fall time to do it. I think they're gonna wait until it's like later in the fall time. I can see them doing that. So it's only a matter of time. But yeah, one of my goals this year is to get like a new computer, because there's a couple of games I would like to play that they don't really have like a Switch or a Switch 2 port. Like you can only play it on like Steam. And I kind of think, and also there's some stuff I want to upgrade that I've been meaning to upgrade on my computer. So it's not just for like the video games, there's also just a few things that I need to upgrade with my computer. So I think it would just benefit me to get like a, whoops. It would benefit me to get like a new computer all around. Okay. Ooh, sorry folks. Like I said, I'm trying to like I want to see if I could get all the fire starters done. I want to say I should be able to. Okay. My goal is to get rendered and rigged. Have you found like someone, or like have you kind of looked around for like a potential like rigger of the sorts? I would recommend checking out VGen, because that's like a website where they have artists who like are open for commissions. Like I've been told it's like a better version of Fiverr. There's also 2 other projects I want to do, but it's gonna depend on like, it's one of those things that I was gonna okay, one of them I technically have already started. Like I'm at a point with it where I had to kind of halt it. I actually started it last year, but it's one of those things where I can still pick it up and work on it. It's just one of those things that because of there was a lot of factors last year where I kind of had to like temporarily stop it. But one thing I was thinking of doing this year was like once I there's gonna be a point where I kind of want to thinking of focusing on that. But one other thing, I guess I could say this. I'm not like really that scared to say this. One thing I did wanted to do was I wanted to, what the fuck? Oh. One thing I did wanted to do was I wanted to do I wanted to make an outfit for my model. Like, it's not gonna be like a crazy, I think the first outfit I have in mind is actually gonna be like kind of normal-ish, but it's an outfit design that I already like kind of have an idea. I think it's something that like I think would still be kind of cute and I could still put my fun twist on it. Something that I feel like also kind of just feels more like I said, more casual. Like, it won't have like a crazy big lore. It's really just a different outfit. Okay. Oh God, sorry guys. I'm not even tired. Like, it's funny too because I usually tend to stay up a little bit even though I have to get up in the morning, but I don't know why. Like, but yeah, like I said, I gotta lock the hell in, and my hope is that between today and tomorrow I can get these and some more stuff done. Okay, right now it's 10:32. The hope is that... Okay. Okay, let me save. Okay. Oh, sorry, you got kicked out. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Wait, like, was it the internet or what? Oh, I like this song. Oops. Really? Oh, your PC hates streams? Really? Is it like an old PC? Or is it just one of those where like there's just a lot of stuff going on? Battle by User is worse in the house? Really? Is it like something that happened recently, or is it just a case of like the house just has just bad internet? Have you considered like maybe getting like, I don't know, the service to like check in on that? Oh, you can play, oh hell, oh, you can play Mario Rivals and stuff, but streaming, oh, it might, oh, you know what it could be? Because sometimes with streaming, it's like a settings, like I know with OBS, like OBS has like a settings thing where it's like it's supposed to like be good for streaming, but like it could be a little bit finicky. So maybe you might have to play around with that, because I remember having an issue like that. Like I said, my computer, okay, I might have a little bit of some drops. That's because my computer, since it was like an old office computer and it wasn't really designed for like, you know, video games or shit like that. That's why it's like a little bit off. Okay, you know what? I'll just do this. Then I can clean these up. Like there's usually like a setting feature for that. If that's like, if the internet is fine and everything else, but the streaming is like the bad thing, I think it might just be a settings thing you might have to adjust. Cause I had a similar issue. I know online they have definitely like a lot of resources for that. Okay. Actually, wait. Before I do that, Okay. Okay, last thing I gotta do is I gotta make his little ear flame thingies, and then we are pretty much good to go. He got the big ears. Okay. Okay, I got something I gotta fix, but... Oh, actually, that looks kind of good. There's a couple of things I gotta fix, but... Okay. I think I gotta make it just a little bit. Just scale it down just a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna do one minor adjustment, and then I think we are done with Chimchar. Wait. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Alright, I'm gonna save. Oh wait. Shit. What am I pressing? Oh my god. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's get this guy over here. Okay, I gotta put him over here just for the sake of it. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I'm like double checking. Let me put this at a lower opacity. Put this at 20. I think, yeah, 20 is a little bit better. Get her done. I got a nose. The biggie nose. Okay. Alright, this is actually a pretty good shape. Now I gotta get his little ear thingies. What's that? Are these easy ears? I guess it is. Okay. Okay, now I just gotta clean up a little. Oh, hey, Toonbon, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm doing a chill art stream, so feel free to relax. Feel free to like draw or work on some stuff if you got things to do. This is kind of like low-key a work stream because I have to get some stuff done. As the title implies, I gotta lock the fuck in. But no, yeah, like feel free to like, you know, if you got any things you need to do, like just feel free to like, you know, if you want to just draw or chill out, and yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the eye first because that way I can get a gauge of like usually I save the eye for last, but in this case we'll do, yeah, you know, it's only one. We could just oops. There we go. Oops. Okay, and then we can get the, oops, let me do this. Wait, I have them with flat cards. They look like Pokemon skulls. Oh yeah, I could kind of see that. But trust me, there's a reason for this, so just trust. But no, I can kind of see what you mean by that, yeah. I think I... Okay, it's fine. Okay, now we got put a little snout. And then we'll give him his smile. Let me save. Saving is very important. I don't know what the hell that was, but... Okay. Okay. Oops. All right. Oh, I love this song. It's so cute. It's very appropriate. Alright, I just gotta do one more thing. Okay. Just gonna make a little minor adjustment. then we're done with Ted Pig. Actually, let me adjust one minor thing. There we go. All right, I just wanted to smooth that out, but yeah, Ted Pick is all done. Actually, just for the sake of not having an issue with the color, okay, there we go. It was just to make the pink a little bit more stand out a little more. All right, so let's take a look. So I think, all right, so we are halfway through. We got 5 out of the 10 starters. So the next one is this guy. But you know what? I'm actually willing to continue just because, like, if I can get this done and then I can get the thing for tomorrow done, then basically, I will feel accomplished. So I'm actually willing to continue. I might have to maybe in the 2-hour mark take like a quick break just to, oh my god, Animal Crossing, just to check in on like my mom and my dog and my dad. So I might do that, but I'm willing to go more if like, since it's like, you know what? Ooh, that was actually a perfect circle. Okay. Okay, this time... Actually, I gotta... Let's do this first. And then we'll do the thing. All right. Okay. Actually, I gotta do this under. Oh, cute. All right, I'm gonna do the same with the top. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm not gonna lie, like, again, I'm like concentrating. Like I said, I gotta lock the hell in. But I'm not gonna lie, this does get kind of relaxing. Okay, I won't add too much detail, but just a little bit. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, it's just subtle enough. That's actually perfect. Okay. Okay, I know how to fix this. Cute! Actually, let me see if I could adjust this part. Okay, that actually looks better. Nice. Okay. All right, we are done with Fennekin. Delete, or rather delete ruler. There is the boy. Okay. All right, so we got, okay. So the next one would be a Lola. So that means we need the kitty. The kitty. Alright, where? Let me zoom in. Okay. Alright, we are close, ladies and gentlemen. We are close. Also, I gotta remind myself after to make sure. Okay, I'm kind of gonna cheat with this one again, where I'm just gonna do a symmetry thing. Aw. Okay, sorry. Come on, you're close. You're getting there. I'm just like, ah, Jesus. Okay, let's do this part. This is like easy peasy mode. I'm literally like, I just gotta lock in more. I might have to take a quick break just to check a couple of things, but once I take that quick break, I should be able to just continue. There we go. Plus, I think I think my mom also came home from work, so I just want to go say hi to her. Because normally I would end stream here, but since I'm trying to get this done, and I'm probably gonna go on for a little bit longer, I'm like, I might have to like, I might have to go and say hi. Okay. Actually, you know what? This is probably gonna, I might need both of these because for the next couple of things. Okay, we're gonna do the eyes. If I can get the goddamn straight line. Okay, let me try to finish up lit in. All right. Okay, I might... Okay. Alright, I got that done. Okay. Now we go to the fun part. I'm gonna flip it just to make it a little bit more authentic. Okay. I guess I could just do the rest of the face. Okay. There we go. And then merp. There we go. And then gotta give them the look like Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright. Okay. Alright, now this part is a little bit tricky. Alright, we got the marking. Just gotta enhance it. Okay, I've definitely been live for 2 hours, but I want to keep going. I'll feel really good if I get this done tonight, even if I have to stay up a bit. Like, I'm almost done anyway, so I might as well finish it now. Okay. Okay. This should be good. Alright, now I just gotta do a simple thingy here. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do, there we go, and there we go. Okay, and then let me go back to the muzzle. And then I'm just gonna do a little dip. There we go. This little tiny detail. All right. And with that, we made Litten. Delete. All right, so I'm gonna take a break real quick. Let me set this up for the next one. I'm just gonna take a quick, give me like at least 5 minutes. I just want to check a few things because again, I think my mother came home. Okay, the next one is Scorbunny. So let's grab the Banui. And we will work on him, but let me just take a quick break. And we will be back with more of these. So I'm gonna go to the BRB. Actually, I think I might have to change. Hold on. Woo. Okay. I think I gotta change the BRB. Oh no, I got like about 13 minutes of this music before I gotta change it. So you guys, we'll go to BRB and I'll change the thing. So I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I checked in on my folks. Let me get some water. But yeah, we basically got only 3 of them left, which is Scorbunny, Fuecoco, and I think it's Pombon, the new one. So I am locking the hell in. Unfortunately, I think the thing I wanted to do for tomorrow, I might have to... Well, I mean, I guess if I start early enough, well, I'll see. Because I was hoping I could get this done early to get a head start, but it's fine. But it is what it is. Like, I can probably do the thing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I gotta... Oh no, I do not like that. Yeah, like that was better. His head is a little dented, but I could fix that. But yeah, it is actually 11:38 in my time zone, so I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm better off just at least getting this done, so that at least, like, this will already take, like, so then, like, the stuff I gotta do for tomorrow, even if I can't get all of it done, I got most of it done. Well, I guess if I try hard enough, I could always, like, stay up to work on the stuff for tomorrow, but it'll depend on how I'm feeling. But right now, through the power of sheer determination, I'm like, I gotta finish this. The moment I finish this, it'll be satisfying. Okay. Also, I know I can't, like, stay up too late because I'm not gonna lie, last night I only got like a few hours of sleep. I think I had, like, I don't know, I was like, I had a weird night last night, so I was just like, I wanna get, like, better sleep today. I say as I'm staying up to, like, finish this, but no, seriously, I do want to get better sleep. Let me save just in case. Okay, I think the next playlist, I gotta get music that's, like, not this chill, because it might actually make me sleepy. It's like, I love chill music, but I actually need to, like, I can't get too chill because I gotta finish this. Okay. Oh, that's Kirby. Okay. All right. All right, I'll just go ahead and do the eyes. Okay, I think now I gotta change the playlist. Okay. All right, let's put something that, okay, there's a playlist called Video Game Bangers Part 2, so we're gonna put that shit. Cause I need something. I need like something to like wake me up. Okay, this, I'll take this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, go ahead and do a little meow. There we go. Okay. Oh, it looks cute. I'm just gonna adjust a little bit, but okay. Okay. So now I just gotta do his ears and then okay. 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 I think I'm gonna adjust this just a little bit, but okay. And then for the other one, Just in case. Okay. I think I made it a little too small. Or rather, too big. Okay, now all we gotta do is put the fire details of Scorbunny, and then we will be done. So I'll start with the bottom one. The easiest way to go about this is to do one coat of that. And then before I fix that, I'm gonna do the other one. And then we just gotta do oh my god. Okay. I'll have to fix that, but let's... I'm just gonna add this. Okay. And then this is the last thing I gotta do. All right, and I think with that, okay, so there's a couple of little things I need to do, but let's... There are a couple of little things I can do. Okay, I think this is perfect. There we go. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. Nope. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Thanks, man. I'll check it out afterwards. Oh, one more thing actually. Wait, I gotta do one quick thing. There we go. There we go. Look at him. All right, and that is Score Bunny. So just 2 more and we are basically done. Okay. So the next one is Fuecoco. This guy might be a little bit tricky, but we will do it because I love him. Okay. Actually, for the sketch, I think I'm gonna move these guys a little bit to the left. Oop. Okay, that should be perfect. Let me save. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do it like this. Okay. I'm gonna make him extra large. There we go. And then, okay, and then let's go back to the sketch. Okay. And then here's where we get into the tricky part. We gotta get the mask. Okay. Oops. Ooh, I got my eyes. Okay, I have an idea. This definitely looks weird. Okay, sorry, I'm like at a point where I'm like, okay, come on, I can do this. I know I can do this. Okay, if I am strategic. Okay. Okay. I think I finally got the mouth to look away that I want it to. There we go. Okay, there we go. I think I could probably like just what is this? Thought this was like Pepsi Man. Is that Pepsi Man? Okay. Nice. All right, I got it. I got it down. Okay. Now that I got that done, all I gotta do is get the eyes and then like I just gotta get the eyes and then the little tufts on his hair, the little hair tufts, and then Fuecoco will be done. He has a very interesting shape, but I love this guy. He's a little chungus, but I love him. Okay. I think the other eye, I actually have to do it the same. Or actually, I think I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. Let me shrink this one. I think I can shrink this. Okay, that looks a lot better. All right, now I can put this. He looks like a skull. Given the design, he definitely has like that skull pattern thing going on. Especially the later, like the final evolution Skeledirge. It's like, yeah, no, I really love that design. Like, it's one of those things that like some people probably weren't too into, but like it's one of those designs that when you think about it, it's actually like way more clever than people realize. It's actually a really clever design. It's just that like some people were expecting one thing. Okay, I need to fix this. Hold up. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now we could finally just add one last thing, which I could actually add it right here. You know what? I'll do it like this because it's easier for me. Started the representation of explain and put had it to the world. Oh yeah, the influence of the Dia de los Muertos. Yeah. True, true. Man, the entire line is actually a really clever design. Like, I think some people were weirded out by it a bit, but it actually is a clever design. Like, I actually ended up liking the, like, I really did like the starter when, like, especially evolving it. Also, he's so friend-shaped. He's just a little guy. Like, I would actually have this as like a pet. Like, not to battle or anything, but just as a pet. Like, I think Fuecoco would make a nice pet. Alright, there's one more thing I'm gonna add. But let me... Okay. Actually, there's a couple of things I need to add. Whoops. Okay. First off, I need to fix this. There we go. All right, and then one last thing. I just need to add a little color to this guy. I gotta add a little cheese on his chest. He's a little Hanna-Barbera pepper guy, dude. Yeah. The middle guy having like the hat too is like kind of cute. Aw. Okay. I'm gonna fix this. And then we can finally move on to the final fire starter. At least the final one so far. All right, and yeah, we are finished with Fuecoco. So he's chile con queso. Chile con queso. I don't know, the yellow markings, I think it's because of the red and the yellow, like the shades of it, but it reminds me of like, it reminds me of cheese. Like, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, we are basically done with Fuecoco. So finally, last but certainly not least, let me move these guys around. Last but certainly not least, I'm gonna move him back here. We finally have the very last starter, which is Pombon. Actually, I might have to move. Okay, before we continue. Oh, shit. First off, I made a mistake. Okay. First off, I'm gonna put him here, but before I continue, let me move the rest of these guys. Just to make a little room. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so last but not least, we finally have the 10th starter Pokemon for Gen 10. The most anticipated gen for Winds and Waves, which is Pombon. All right. So yeah, I kind of, okay. Yeah, I have a way I'm gonna go about it, but it's not gonna be 100% symmetrical, just to kind of break up the thing. This is just to make certain parts of this a little bit easier. Oh, actually, that's the perfect ears. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's save. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the face. Specifically the eyes. Oh my god, I've been at this for 3 hours. Jesus. Okay. Whoop. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Ooh, okay, let me get some water. I'm like at a point where I'm like, okay, like I need to finish this and then I can finally sleep. Okay. Finally done, falls asleep. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Oh my god, when I was in college and I used to pull like the fucking I didn't actually pull that many all-nighters, but like the sweet feeling of like finally this shit is done. And then you look at the time and you're like, okay, well, I got some time to sleep, so let me try to catch that Z's. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then okay. We're gonna do the little snoots. Actually, no, wait. Let's get a little burp. Okay. Actually, no, you know what? I'll keep it like... Hold on. Okay. All right. He looks like the MG lion. All right, we'll give him, he only just for now, well, he's getting his, he'll get his tail, or rather his, I guess his like fur real soon. Okay. Real quick. There we go. All right, now we can finally give him his little... Okay. All right, let me add... I'm gonna add one thing here. So I'm gonna take this off. All right. And then we will finally be able to get to the last part, but I'm gonna add one last thing, which is this. All right, and then okay, so now let's get the rest of these up. Okay. And then now we can finally add the final part. So this part, I won't make it asymmetric. There we go. Okay. Okay. Is it already? Oh my god, did I already? Oh my god, I went through the hour. Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna put this, but we're pretty much almost done. We're like literally once this is done, I'm gonna like it'll be the end. Oh god, yeah, I gotta finish up. Okay. Okay. All right, so now there's just one last thing. There's a couple of things I gotta do, but before I completely finish this up. Actually, first off, let's make the fluff a little bit thicker. No. Perfect. Just to compare. Okay, that's perfect. And then the second thing we gotta do is I need to add some shadow. So we're gonna go back to this one. And just going back on this with just a slight little burp. This is gonna make things a little easier. All right, and I think with that, yeah, we're pretty much done here. Finally, all right. All right, folks, we are done here. All right, let's delete ruler. All right. All right, folks, and with that, okay. Let's bring this guy back up here. Top you go, King. All right, guys, and with that, we are finally done. We are finally done. We have officially done the fire starters. And okay, I guess I could set this up for tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing another art stream. Hopefully this one might not take long, but basically for tomorrow, okay, I gotta go, but like basically for tomorrow's stream we will be doing, so this is basically all done. So let's save. And tomorrow we're going to be doing, so we pretty much finished the fire starters. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing the grass starters. So I actually have them right here. So we're gonna be doing, so these will be the ones we'll be doing. I do have to still sketch their faces, so that's something that I might have to do it on stream, but I might also try to do it like off stream. It'll depend on how I feel after work, but anyways, I'm tired. It's late. I've been streaming for nearly 3.5 hours. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.